Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my Facebook ads course. So, in the last session, I taught you how to create your custom audiences for different events: purchase, add to cart, initiate checkout, view content, website visitors, etc. etc. Now, in this session, I'm going to teach you how to create your lookalike audiences, the ad sets or the audiences that are going to help you scale to the moon. So for example, if your normal ad sets are getting you 2 to 3 ROAS, this may possibly get you a 4 to 5 ROAS. So what you need to do to create your lookalike audiences is just go to your business settings, click on the menu on top, and then go to audiences like we did for the custom audiences. Once you click on that, this page will open up, but it won't be like this because you've already created the custom audiences for all the other events. So the page will look like this. Once this page opens up, what you need to remember is when creating a lookalike audience, your pixel should have at least 100 events for that particular lookalike audience that you're choosing. So if you want a purchase lookalike, your pixel should have at least 100 purchases. If you want a initiate checkout lookalike, your pixel should have at least 100 initiate checkouts, so on and so forth. So now there are two methods of creating your lookalike audiences. The first one is simple. You just click on create audience, go to lookalike audience, and then once this opens up, you need to choose your pixel. But the problem with this is when you choose this method, what happens is the pixel shows the data of only the past 60 days. So if you've got less than 100 purchases or less than 100 initiate checkouts in the past 60 days, you won't be able to create the lookalike. Also, even if you have got more than 100 purchases or more than 100 initiate checkouts, this will not show the exact amount. It will show much less than the exact amount of purchases you've got. So I suggest that you don't create your lookalikes through this. The other way to create your lookalikes is you've already created your custom audiences. So if you want to create, for example, a lookalike audience for your purchase audience. So the first benefit is that you, instead of having 60 days of data, you have the option of creating a custom audience with 180 days of data. So even if you don't have 100 purchases in the past 60 days, you most definitely will have at least 100 purchases in the past 180 days. So this is the first benefit. So once you've created these custom audiences, all you have to do is just go and select them. Once you've selected the custom audience, you need to go to the top and click on the dots over here and then click on create lookalike. So once you create lookalike, what will happen is Facebook will take the data from this custom audience, the purchase of 180 days, and then it will choose the 100 or whatever amount of purchases you've got in the amount of days that is mentioned over here. So then you will be able to create a lookalike for that. Now, as you can see over here, there is 0% to 10% choice over here. So let's just read this and you'll understand what that means. So audience size ranges from 1% to 10% of the combined population of your selected ad set locations. If there's a total population of 200 million, then 1% of that will be 2 million. If there's a population of say 20 million, then 1% of that will be 200,000. So audience size ranges from 1% to 10% of the combined population of a selected ad set locations. A 1% lookalike consists of the people most similar to your lookalike source. In this case, the source is purchases. So 0 to 1% audience is the most likely to purchase from you. So increasing the percentage creates a bigger, broader audience. So the method or the strategy for using your lookalike audiences is what you can do is in one ad set you can choose the 0 to 1% audience. In the second ad set you can use the 0 to 2%. In the third you can use the 0 to 3%. In the fourth 4%, fifth 5%. So you'll create 5 ad sets and all the 5 ad sets will be targeting different percentages of your lookalike audience, and then you let them run on an ad set budget. Once you find the winning ad sets, say for example, your 0 to 2% one is working and your 0 to 5% one is working. So what you can do is you can duplicate those two ad sets into a CBO with a $50 budget or whatever budget you want to, and then let it run. Or the other strategy of doing this is you can choose a different event. For example, if you want to choose initiate checkout, then you can choose that, and then you can create different campaigns for different events. So 5 ad sets for the purchase event, 5 ad sets for initiate checkout, 5 ad sets for add to carts, 0 to 5%. That's 15 ad sets in total. So that is one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is, as I mentioned in the custom audiences session, you can create a super lookalike audience. By that, what I mean is you can choose 0 to 1% of purchase in one ad set, 0 to 1% of initiate checkout in the same ad set, 0 to 1% of add to cart in the same ad set, 0 to 1% of website visitors, view content, etc., etc. You can choose all the 0 to 1% for all the events in one ad set. Then you should choose 0 to 2% for all the events in the second ad set. These will all be super lookalike audiences or super lookalike ad sets. And then you can let them run with an ad set budget optimization. And then once you find the winning ad sets, you can duplicate them into the campaign budget optimization. These are a few methods and strategies of testing out different lookalike audiences. So I hope you've understood how to create your lookalike audiences, and this is definitely going to help you scale your Facebook ads and scale your business to the next level. So in the next session, I'll be teaching you how to assign partners to your business managers if you want other people to run your ads for you. So until then, take care.